Good morning, everybody. Just in case I don't remember to say it later, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. As always, I thank y'all for watching. Today, Tan is in the garden. I'm hoping to be doing a little bit of harvesting. And I'm going to plant some more cucumbers because I haven't tasted a cucumber this grow season yet. Normally, by now, I would have been eating a whole lot of cucumbers. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me on my live. Hopefully today we'll get through a video without Sid Vicious. Water. Let me get my bowl. Then I get my water because this thing kind of leaks a little bit sometimes. But I've been out here assessing my Jordan today. And I feel like in addition to planting cucumbers, so I can harvest them later, I need to do some harvesting on my shishito peppers. I normally do the little muncher cucumbers. I didn't see them anywhere. These are natural pickling. I have those straight eights too. I think they get really big, but I find them to be bitter. I don't know. I like cucumbers, so I guess if that's what I get to grow, that's what I'm excited about. But so got my little bowl. Today I'm harvesting from my garden. I know that I'm getting shishito peppers. And there's a weed or a tree that wants to be the boss of my yard. Look, I feel like every time I cut one, another piece grows up, or maybe I'm just not getting them all at the same spot. This thing right here, and I had somebody look it up for me. I had a persimmon in this pot, so I'm kind of scared to clip this one. But the one that I put some asparagus in here the other day. But the one that I know I'm about to clip, it had me breaking my buttercream bucket. But I know that plastic breaks down after it stays in the climate for so long. Where's it at? I know I didn't pull it out. Oh, here, look. And they're strong too. Once they're rooted, they are strong. Look, see how I'm gonna cut him out with my shears? Come on out of there. You see how I done broke up my bucket? And I'm trying to grow something in here too. I think it's my roselle. And I haven't got my roselle to do anything yet. And I showed y'all my tomatoes like a couple days ago. Look at them. They ready for that close up. Right there. I don't have any of them ripe yet, but soon. And look. So I took y'all on a tour of the community garden, and they had their asparagus looking like this. Look at mine. And I don't know if those are asparagus seeds, but I really like to see them. I really like to see them because I feel like if they're dropping, more asparagus might grow here. And what happens is every time I get a whole lot of rain, asparagus start popping up. And I try to catch them, but sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I miss them, and then they start looking like that on me. It's okay, though. Hey, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. Now, I know I saw one in another spot, another one of them trees that I didn't want. But let's get to this. Oh, I heard that bird say, psst, psst. I was like, who is talking to me? Y'all hear it? Let's get to harvesting now. So I'm going to harvest. I'm going to keep my knife with me too. And I need to get my gloves because a super senior gardener would be disgusted if she saw me messing around in the weeds without a glove. I have, y'all remember I planted all them seeds because I said I wanted uh, flowers to attract pollinators. I'm gonna take y'all over there and let y'all see. Let me take y'all over to the flower side and let y'all see how those flowers are starting to grow. Oh, I might be getting a blackberry soon. Focus camera. I might be getting a blackberry soon. Tariq, hey, Tariq, how are you? Good morning. I'm in my garden, and today I'm about to do some harvesting. I thank you for joining me on this live. Let's see. These tomatoes are starting to blush. You see how they starting to blush? They're not ready yet, but right now I'm looking. So I have a shishito right here, a shishito pepper right there, and I do believe there's a shishito pepper hiding out in the cut right here. But let's go ahead and get to where I know I got. Let my camera go dark. Hey everybody, welcome to my live. Let's get these shishito peppers out. Let's see what the strawberry is doing today. I got a pretty blossom. I'm about to repot these. Cause this one, you see how my cage is damaged? I need to get them out of there. And I got a replacement for it, so maybe next time y'all see that I have my strawberries repotted. What is my speak, Tariq? Y'all, where did I put my bowl? Oh, y'all, I'm gonna get a tomato today. Yes! Alright, let's set my bowl there. Take my knife out. You see that big old shishito right there? Oh, that's another big one. And yeah, I have a shishito pepper recipe on my channel. Go check that out. There's another one right there I'm about to get. I don't know why my phone went dark. I hope y'all can see it still. Let's see. There's more on the other side. Right here. Those are big shishitos. Let's see what else I got. Hey. Yeah, it's windy. It's windy here today. Shishitos. And y'all, this is a sugar rush tomato. How do I get you out of there? Oh, there's another big old shishito on the other side. See that shishito? I'm about to get it too. Yay! Let's go to my other shishito pepper spot. I have shishitos growing in Leave a kiss from the country, Brazil. Obrigado? Obrigado, Tariq. Tariq. Un poco de Portuguese? That's all I got. This is another little Cheeto I got right here. Ooh, I'm about to keep an eye on them tomatoes because it's loaded. Where's that thing? Oh, I didn't. See, I done got this rigged. I put the cage on a little bit too late. So, in order to keep the cage on and my tomato right, I'm using this basket hanger bent over to hold it up. And I got another shishito. Nothing happening there. I feel like I should go ahead and harvest these Swiss chard leaves since something is biting. Oh, y'all, I put my gloves down and I don't have my stick. But these sugar snap peas, look, sunflower. Oh, how did I do this? Get that out of there. Jow. Jow. Is your name Jow? That's all I got, Jow. That little bit. I started trying to learn Portuguese years ago. Had a trip planned to Brazil. Somehow that didn't pan out. And after that, I kind of stopped trying to crack the code on Portuguese. But I still like the food and the culture. And maybe one day I will get a trip there. So I have a video about these pea pods. Delicious. That's what I called it. I think I called it delicious. When my snap peas get really big, the peas develop and they taste like candy. Yes. So I was kind of thinking I was gonna let the big ones go to seed, but now I'm gonna take them off and eat them. This is my first time getting peas to grow in my garden, and I've got them in two spots, maybe more. Cause once I realized I liked them, I started cracking open more packets of seeds, and I will recognize them when I see them. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Swiss chard. It's big and looking ornamental. And what I have learned through gardening, y'all, if you take the leaves, if you take the leaves from the outside and leave the small ones on the center, your plant will continue to grow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting those big leaves from the outside of this Swiss chard, and I'm gonna leave the tiny ones in the center. And y'all know I'm gonna wash this up in my rain bucket before I take it in the house, cause Tan don't like no bugs. Damn, I should have got a bigger container. So I dibble and dabble in a lot of things. So so Tan knows a little bit about a lot. Let's see. So like I said, this is my first time getting peas to grow. And before I harvested these, I did a little look on the internet, and what I found was your peas should be no bigger than the span of your hand. Once they get that big, they may not be edible. But, okay, the pod is not edible. The inside is. They're not edible for like putting them in stir fry like you would. Tariq, what's it like in Brazil right now? Got some right there. And I don't want to leave the little ones because I take the little ones in and I put them in some garlic and some butter, and it is something that is delicious. I mean, not that these peas aren't really good all by themselves, but the added ingredients turn them into something that is good. Yeah, I can't see nothing else. Sid Vicious said good morning, y'all. See, this is my other asparagus patch. These I am growing from seed. The other ones I had the packet. The other ones I had the packet. I got some carrots growing right here. And my blueberries aren't getting big, but they out here doing stuff. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, I got more sweet shard, but this is all up today. I'm getting a blueberry. This is my first blueberry, y'all. Y'all got to watch me get my first blueberry and my first tomato. Yes. Oh, that is good. Okay, so let's see what else we can harvest today. That is good. Yeah, so I'm gonna plant some more cucumbers. These are bush cucumbers, right? I don't know what that means. All right, Tyreek, thanks for joining my live. Um, I don't have goodbye. I don't remember what that was. Tell me what goodbye is in Portuguese. Boa noite? No, that's good morning. Um, ah, bye. Thanks for joining my live. So, I'm growing cucumbers, right? These are bush cucumbers. They get blossoms, but they're not giving me any cucumbers. Now I bought this from Start, so I feel like I should be getting cucumbers by now, and the fact that I'm not is kind of upsetting. So I have more seeds in my basket today. I have more seeds in my basket today, so I can go ahead and get more started. Now, look, this is my second patch of strawberries. Ciao, 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 Tyreek. See you next time. All right, so I don't have any strawberries back here, but I'm growing stuff in multiple places, right? Oh, there's a baby strawberry. Look, there's a baby strawberry right there. I'm growing strawberries in multiple spots right here. Now, last year I bought a whole bunch of strawberries. They were different kinds, and for some reason, some of them didn't survive. Maybe because they were overshadowed by a pomegranate tree. I don't know, but they didn't have as big a selection this year when the red dirt starts came. Else I got there a little bit late, and the real gardeners took everything out. But I also have this Romanesco or Romesco. I'm not sure how to harvest it yet or how it grows. I keep, yeah, I keep hearing some in that corner. Y'all know Tan is a city girl that try to live country. But what was I about to tell you? See how I got distracted? Okay, so I'm not sure how that Romanesco grows, so I'm just letting it be. But you see how the wind comes through and knocks off all my little pomegranates? All the yellow, orange stuff down there with pomegranate blossoms. Now, so I got strawberry in multiple spots. And I have to check them. Sometimes I get strawberries and they be hiding out in the cut. And then my tenant come through and get them. My fig tree is back and it's covering this strawberry patch. I don't see no strawberries there. I don't see no strawberries there. Let's go to the other spot. And this is my other strawberry. Oh, it looks good. Look how strong that looks. So I'm growing this one in another pastry bucket. Why you zoom out like that? Camera be doing stuff. I'm growing this one in another pastry bucket that hasn't gotten broken yet. Let's see. Y'all had a whole bunch of look at my blackberries. I haven't found. See, Vicious, you are not the boss of my yard. You're not the boss. See how it's getting windy out here? Alright. So y'all, I keep telling you I have great envy. But the more I look at my little plant, look, there, focus camera, there's grape pods right there. They just hiding up in that area. Can you see it? There are more grape pods right there. And this is new. These are new that I haven't seen before. I'm so excited. I might get more than 5 grapes this year. Oh, look. Can you see that one? There's another one right there. They just got to develop. I haven't figured out what is making the sister garden of grapes flourish like they are. Oh, I got another zinnia. Yes. So these in here right here, they are growing because I popped off an orange zinnia head. I want orange zinnia. I popped off an orange zinnia head. I was visiting somewhere and I popped the orange head off. And I sprinkled the seeds in here because once they dry out, there are seeds there, right? There are seeds there, right? And they will grow you more zinnia. Here's that tree, y'all. See it? I'm gonna take this, get it ready for the compost. Matter of fact, I'll put that in my cups. So I'm take a little hydration break, and then I'm gonna get my cucumbers planted in the spot. Yeah, I harvested that onion yesterday. Yeah, Kendrick. Good morning. He don't like me. That's serious. He could be the boss of my yard, and he not. So one time, I had left my car out the garage, and I went to my front yard to get something out of the car, and I saw a big old dog running up on me. I was screaming like my life was about to end, and nobody did nothing. Mm. Nobody did nothing. I'm like, on the day that I did not have one tool to handle that situation, he got loose. So I'm thankful there's a fence between us. I know there's a poet that says fences make good neighbors. Well, I'm looking for some acreage to make better neighbors, cause that's too much for me. And you know what? He's always barking at me. Kendrick. A couple days I was out here. A couple days ago I was out in the yard. Oh, he was getting busy. He was just non-stop. I kept hearing tapping. You know, when I'm out in the yard, if I'm working in the garden, I'm looking for wildlife to run up on me, anything. So any noise is kind of startling to me. So I'm in the yard and I'm in tap, and I'm popping my head up real quick multiple times, and I don't see nothing. Then I realize it's the neighbors. The neighbors behind me, they don't like that. Cause you know what they said? Shut up. It's like, oh. And that's what everybody tells me. Girl, how do you put up with that? Everyone says, how do you put up with that? You know, this is my yard. I will come out in my yard and do exactly what I want. If them people don't care that their dog is making up all that noise, it's not my fault. I'm not gonna not do what I can do in my yard. Unfortunately, I had to put up with that, but I pay for this spot. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm planting some more cucumbers right here in the cut because I ain't got no cucumbers yet. And by now, y'all, I would have been eating cucumbers and showing off my harvest. I don't know if someone asked me a couple videos ago, do I plan on selling anything out of my garden? I do not. And I'm a gardener because I enjoy gardening. I started gardening as a kid. My parents were gardeners. I don't know if I enjoy gardening, y'all, or if I enjoy taking that big old garden tiller. Power tools for a kid? What? I know my dad knew we wasn't supposed to be touching that garden tiller, but Dad the Great said, Dad the Great says, oh, you want a till? Yes. Yes, Daddy. Yeah, Daddy. And he'd step aside and he let us put our hands. Let's see. Look. He let us put our hands on that garden tiller like this, and we be. Yeah, that's all I remember, shaking back and forth, and we could not wait every year to get our chance at the garden tiller. And once I started growing in this yard by myself, without any assistance, I realized we wasn't gardening at all. They were playing with us. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and that's why more people don't garden. What else? Kendra, I want to show you my harvest. If you're still there, I want to show you what I harvested today. All right, I'm going to show y'all what I harvested today. I'll tell y'all, whoever you are. I'm going to show you what I harvested today, and then I'm going to go rinse. I got to clean this up before I take it in the house. Oh, well, maybe not this one. It don't look good, so ain't been over here for a minute. So I have rain barrels on the side of my house. They're underneath my gutters. And my gutters catch all the rainwater off my roof. And that helps me um, water my garden without running my sprinklers and having to turn on the hose too much. All right, here we go. This is my Swiss chard, right? So I got shishito peppers, I got sugar snap peas, and my one sugarless tomato. Yes. Look, go ahead and I like to wash the stuff off because bugs be hiding. Got my Swiss chard clean. Yes. So I got my Swiss chard clean. I got my sugar snap peas and my one sugar rush tomato. And I'm gonna let you know I had a blueberry today, but it got in my belly. It didn't waste no time. Let's see what else I can harvest for y'all today. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing else. That's it. So, y'all. Oh, this the last thing. This the last thing. I told y'all I planted all those flower seeds because I wanted the flowers for my pollinators. Look, sunflowers are a given. They come back every year after I planted them one time. And then I planted those orange sunflowers right there. They're trying to come back, but I'm not watering them regularly. I need to pay more attention to them. But this is what I planted. It's my zinnia in this spot. These are those daffodils that I got from the Walmart and I put them in the ground. And I just planted these right here. Look, you see how they coming up? I keep putting more seed down because I'm not seeing uh, my flower garden flourish like I think I should. And this is my carrot. My carrot is gone to seed. Like I said, I dug it up and it was all woodsy and fibers. Yeah, at that point, they're not edible. I bet you could take them and, like, I'm gonna do my celery and put them in some stock or something and use that intense flavor, but I wouldn't feel like doing that anyway. But here's the other side. Look, look. I don't know if this is a marigold or a zinnia because I planted marigolds, I planted zinnia. This one for sure is a zinnia. And it's kind of orange, but it's not that intense orange that. Look at this. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited. And there's another zinnia about to pop up. And look, these are starting to get going. Like I said, I planted, what they call it, they're calling it, oh, get that. I watched a YouTuber, he called it chaos broadcasting, right? So he just took seeds, looked like he was having a spasm. It looked like he was having a spasm. And he had a bag of peas. Look, there's more little ones right here coming up. Focus camera. There's more little ones right here coming up. That dude had a package of peas, black eyed peas, you name it, whatever. He shook them just like this. He said, I'm gonna get, they're gonna grow. And I guess they will grow. I have to follow up on this video when I get a chance. But my flowers are coming along. I harvested a tomato, a sugar rush tomato, and they are delicious. I mentioned before that another YouTuber swears by the Cherokee Purple. Those are her favorite. I want y'all to try those sugar rush tomatoes and see if y'all can add them to the list. And I be having the epic sunflower battle. I come and I get them. I get them, I get them. Get them as I see them. Like, I want them to grow for a privacy screen, but I feel like they're trying to get out of control. I got some carrots growing in here, and some radishes, and some weeds. And weeds be doing what they want to do. And that's it. Y'all, that is it for Tan in the Garden today. We harvested some Swiss chard. We cut down that weed. I showed you my good. And look, Draco gave me a clipping of his fig tree. You see how I'm keeping it alive? I put it in this pot with some potatoes that I found in my Louisiana home. Just sitting there waiting on me to get. Waiting on me to get them and put them in the ground. Look, I got yellow squash hiding off in the cut. And I ain't gonna say his name, because if I say his name, I feel like I be summoning him. My vine is still alive, and that thing has not come to destroy yet. My mom say, they come to steal, kill, and destroy. Look like something been nibbling on my tomato. Ooh, I ain't gonna say your name either. It's two things that come and destroy my garden. And I'm always on the lookout for them. Always. Anyway, y'all, like I said, this was just Tan in the Garden. A little bit of light I got done today. I think that's gonna be it. That's it. It's hot. It's getting hot here in North Texas, and the weather being crazy. So it's not even a weekend. See if Vicious be having a hangover. He be mad to hear me talk. But what was I about to say? The weather been crazy here. I watch the weather. I bet all gardeners watch the weather so they can keep their garden straight. I watch the weather to make sure I'm keeping up with my garden. Like, I don't want to water if it's gonna rain. That helps me conserve water. But I also want to make sure if it's gonna be extra hot, I take the time to do whatever to keep my plants alive. So I'm always watching the weather in advance to see what's gonna happen. It's supposed to get cold again, y'all. Yep, it's supposed to get cold again. And I don't know. I'm ready for it because I love it. Tan loves the fall and winter. But anyway, like I said, that's going to end it for me today. Like, it's getting a little bit windy again here. You see, that's why I can't have pomegranate blossoms. The wind comes in my yard and it shakes that tree just like that. But anyway, Sid Vicious won't shut up. He said, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute of what he get up to. And I'm saying, I thank y'all for watching. Wherever you are, if you are subscribed or not, if you habla inglés or no, because I have some watchers from places that I don't speak the language, and I appreciate y'all for checking out what I'm doing. Anyway, that's gonna do it for Tan today. And I don't know, I got some food in the house, so I might be cooking some more. Like, so stick around and see what I get up to. I'll show you how windy it is. My spinning wheels are good. Bye, y'all. I thank y'all for watching.